I'm glad I sat down to commentate today.
Pepto-Bismol Sam's. Oh, wait, is this Steve on stream? Do you want to talk about anything that's not the game?
Yup, I'm down.
Cool. Favorite fruit?
Favorite fruit?
Yeah.
I like blackberries a lot.
That's very specific.
I know.
That's your favorite fruit?
Yes, I think they're fire.
What grade? Okay.
I left it on a setup. I don't know.
I literally own this. I don't know if he knows that.
I just put it. I just put it on a setup. But anyways, I think blackberries are pretty good. Other than that, I like apples, like, because I think they're very versatile. You know, they're pretty standard. They're pretty cheap fruit, and you can like make stuff with them. Put them in oatmeal.
It's the one fruit opinion that I have that I have two fruit opinions that nobody likes. I think apples are dog shit. However, I am one of those, like, I haven't had an apple in so long, and I've probably had, like, a bad apple from my first experience, you know? Like, I'm willing to try with a good apple.
Low-key, some of them are very, very mid. And if you get, like, a slightly mushy one, they're, like, cringe. You gotta cook something with that.
Yeah.
It's like a banana. Like, if you get a banana and it, like, gets, like, brown in, like, the fridge or whatever, like, you gotta cook something with that. Like, you're not just eating that shit.
That's fair. The other fruit opinion I have, I think watermelon is fucking terrible.
Interesting. I can see that, too.
It's not terrible. There's just no reason eating it. And, like, I've had people argue to me, and it's like, no, bro, the juice, bro. I'm like, there is no juice. It's fucking water. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a watermelon. There is no juice. It's just 80%. It's like 90% water.
How do you feel about the artificial flavor?
It's fine. Here's the thing, right? I think most of the artificial times, like the flavor, it's so subtle. And at that point, like, I'd rather it be more impactful, but I'm not, like, opposed to it. Like, if you give me, like, a watermelon Jolly Rancher, I'm not really going to say no.
Yeah, watermelons are my favorite, like, artificial flavors. I like watermelons themselves a lot. I feel like if you have that opinion on watermelon, you probably have that same opinion on, like, cucumber. It feels like you're chewing water, and it's like,
cucumbers,
what the hell?
They're okay. The only reason I like cucumbers is that they add texture to a salad.
That's actually facts, yeah.
That's the only, like, use for a cucumber. I'd never eat a cucumber in any other context. I'm like, it's made to be that way. Mainly just because pickles are better. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Is there an announcement?
Oh, I should use this one?
Oh. Oh, thump. Anyways. Yeah, I think it's also really easy to get a bad watermelon too. Like, I think when they like get left just a little bit too long, they also get like that slight mushiness that's like really. Then the texture becomes really cringe. Like, they taste fine, but.
Have you ever had a yellow watermelon?
No. Isn't that just a honeydew, or do you mean something completely different?
No, it's literally just a yellow watermelon.
That's really weird.
Like,
and no.
It comes in like yellow and orange. You can. That's pretty funny.
No, I've never had one.
You open it and it just looks wrong.
Yeah, I would imagine. I would just be really upset. Like, I would look at that and I would just be like, I hate it here.
I think my mother is convinced that they're like more tender or something.
Your mom just like exclusively buys those kinds? That's so funny.
Pretty much, yeah. If there's ever watermelon in the house, it's never like a default color.
default skin watermelon.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? Is like, I also have a special hatred for watermelons because of the worst class I ever took. Well, not the worst class. It's technically like the best class, but the worst class. Like, I didn't do anything the entire year. We had like 3 projects. The whole year was web design because it didn't actually teach you HTML. They taught us Wix, which is a website that builds a website that a toddler could use. And we did a color wheel assignment.
Oh, you showed me this project, the watermelon assignment.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'll get to that. So God forbid, like, they give you 2 random colors, right? And I get green and pink. I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this. So I just made it on watermelons. So I have like 11 images, like JPEGs of watermelons in my computer that will never leave. They're like constant. They like, whenever I'm sad, I'll scroll and I'll see them. You know?
They're always there for you. You're emotional support PNGs.
Yeah. My favorite fruit is pineapple. I don't really have to think about it. I think pineapple's goated.
Yeah, that's a good opinion.
But like, that's the thing. Like, I accept a lot of answers for favorite fruits. Like, it makes me upset when people like tell me grapes, because like grapes aren't bad, but like, there's no way that's your favorite fruit. Like,
yeah, they're kind of mid.
That upsets me. Like, they're not bad, but like, that's not someone, like, you're never just like, grapes, you know, and like, you just obtain them.
It's just like, oh, there's some grapes in the fridge. I'm kind of hungry, you know. I'm trying to be healthy. Like, eat a few grapes.
What grapes? Mosey grapes?
Oh, frozen grapes? I've never had that.
It's a different texture. It's acceptable. I like it. It's very, very niche, but they can fill a job, you know? It's like a frozen Pop-Tart. Like, you never really eat a frozen Pop-Tart, but if it's there, you're like, I'll try it, you know?
I guess that might be an unpopular fruit opinion I have, is that I don't like frozen fruits. They kind of disturb me.
They're almost always worse than the original.
They like kind of like just disturb me. Like, I like pick it up and it's really cold, and then I like put it in my mouth. I'm like, oh god, I gotta like chew this, and then it's like
no, that's completely fair.
It's like I don't know about that.
I mean, like I think bananas. I never really understood the value of a banana and how much I like them until I realized that I basically eat one every day. And I'm just like, wow,
Oh,
this shit's cheating.
banana.
You know, like that is like it's like the cheapest dirt.
Breakfast hacks.
So breakfast, anything. They carry protein shakes. But like most importantly, like you can put a banana in anything, like banana bread, banana smoothie, banana PB&J, like banana anything, banana ice cream, banana blah 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 blah. Like bananas are so versatile. So I feel like they're cheating. It's like if I asked you what your favorite vegetable was, you would never say an onion. However, onions are in literally everything. So is that like cheating as an answer?
That's really fair. That's like almost the exact answer I gave. I was like, here's like a kind of obscure fruit that you only get sometimes. Like blackberries is like my favorite, but then I was like, but like apples, you know, you can do so much with
the
them.
staple, you know.
So I completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. It's that, and I'm willing to try other fruits because I've like kind of discovered pies are based. Like I never ate pies as a kid, and now I'm like discovering that like some fruits literally level up when they're in a pie. You know,
that's
like
facts.
pumpkin. Like I don't like what is in pumpkin. I'm not eating a pumpkin latte or some weird stuff. Like I tried pumpkin pie for the first time, and like low key I didn't love it, but I need to try a good pumpkin pie. You know, because that actually like without pumpkin like what is the point?
Mm-hmm.
No one would ever eat a pumpkin if there wasn't pumpkin pie.
Yeah, like other than that, it would just be like the seeds or like
pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin
I like
bread.
No,
I love pumpkin bread.
Pumpkin bread?
Yes. Have you never had pumpkin bread?
I have not.
My family always like gets into a big argument around Thanksgiving because everybody prefers pumpkin bread except for just my sister, who really, really wants pumpkin pie specifically. So my mom ends up making 2 pumpkin things. And it's like really upsetting.
Too much pumpkin.
Yeah, it just upsets everyone.
It's funny.
It's just a really dumb thing. But yeah, I always grew up with like pumpkin bread instead of pie. So I actually don't like pie that much. Or pumpkin or pie at least.
That's
because
fair.
I'm just like, dude, I just have bread.
How do you feel about? Oh no, I already told you about pickles. How do you feel about mango?
Mango? I've not had it
Like
in
a
like
good
a
mango?
really long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I
that's
had it like
fair.
as like a kid, I just didn't. I wasn't with it.
That's fair.
I didn't
They're
like
hard to
it.
find, to be fair.
Yeah, so when I established that I didn't like it as a kid, when my mom would occasionally get like a few of them, of course, like wouldn't get wasted on me because I was like, yeah, I don't like them. So
Yeah.
I've just not. That just led to me not having one in probably years.
All right, this is a little controversial. Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, not a fan.
I'm in the same boat. Like I'll eat it, but like to me, and like I know this is like mean, but there's no reason in my mind that I'm eating a cantaloupe if there's a pineapple right there. Because almost any context where you're eating a cantaloupe, it's in like a fruit salad where pineapple is already in it, and I'm still eating that over the cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that, like, pineapple is, like, a lot of flavor for a fruit, and it's, like, very, like, overwhelming as a flavor, so cantaloupe is a more muted version.
The acid, too, like, some people don't like it. Like,
Oh,
with their
yeah,
teeth
no,
and
if
stuff.
you eat too much pineapple, it can, like fuck up, like, your mouth, you know, make it a little acidic. But that's fair. Cherries.
I love cherries.
Peaches.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I'm like mid on peaches.
I think they're pretty
I think a
good.
good peach is pretty good, but like an average one's just like eh.
The fuzz disturbs me slightly, but I'm not that, like, it's okay. It's fine. I can get around it.
I like pick one up and my impulse is just like pat it. It's like it feels like it's like an animal. It has fur on it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
like, what's happening? I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, Mini Boss. Did you hear that? Did you?
It's okay. It'll get clipped later. Don't worry about it. It'll end up on Twitter. It's fine.
I'm gonna cry.
Awesome awareness on Sunday. Awesome Awareness Day. Yay!
He was talking about peaches.
Yeah. We don't need to rerun it for this stream. We got another game. All right, man.
All right. I'm gonna let that slide. We're not talking about the game.
I'm not talking
no.
about the game.
Steve. Yeah. What?
I didn't say shit about the game.
What's
You're
your-
the one bringing more conversation to the game.
What's your favorite fruit, Mini Boss? You can like give me multiple if need be.
Is the mic picking it up, or do we need to like transfer the information?
No, we had the transfer. Yeah.
All right.
Raspberries, again, very niche. I would never put that as my favorite, but it's good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's like a treat. Yeah. Blueberries, Johnny.
Blueberries are good.
I like blueberries.
Like to me, blueberries are just like they feel the same niche as like grapes, but I'd like them more.
I like them more than grapes. I will only really eat blueberries though if they're the jumbo blueberries. Like if they're bigger, 'cause I think they taste sweeter and they're less bitter.
That's fair. I'm not that picky on like the size of any of the berries, but like I feel like the bigger ones do tend to like taste better.
Yeah. Have you ever had the artificial like flavored grapes? Like the cotton candy grapes?
I was gonna say, like earlier when we were talking about them, I remember one time my mom like came home from like an outlet and she was like, yo, I got some really weird shit. And she puts this bag of cotton candy grapes on the table. And I'm like, there's no way. I eat one and I'm like, oh, this is wrong.
Low key, it's kind of dangerous. Like, I could very easily eat that whole thing. And, like, if you ever look at, like, how much sugar grapes normally have, and then you look at, like, how much cotton candy grapes have,
yeah,
it's fucking
I don't,
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of ate it and was like, I ate a few, and then I was, like, just, like, starting to get disturbed.
I could destroy that. There's that, and then there's just, like, candy grapes, and, like, those are also, like, crack. Oranges are pretty good. They're very niche for me, you know? Like, I have to really be in the mood for an orange, but when I am in the mood and I have it, that shit slaps.
I feel like it's just because you just eat an orange.
Yeah. It's also like it sounds weird, but it's also like a destruction factor for me. Like, you get to fucking demolish that orange, where you're, like, tearing it apart, you're, like, just, like, juice everywhere, you know? You're, like...
If you're feeling extra, like, malicious that day.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Tear it up.
Like, you know, like, how I open a banana?
Yeah.
I just snap it in half, yeah.
No, you, like, get home from school... Had a rough day and just like I'm gonna
just pretend it's like a
murder
neck.
that orange.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
Tear him open.
How do you feel about grapefruits?
Again, haven't had one in ages. I feel like I remember every time I've seen someone eat one though. Don't they put like a little bit of, like sugar on it or something?
Yeah, sometimes people put powdered sugar on it.
It's like one of those ones where it's like people
good.
put like a powdered sugar or some other like artificial sweetener on it, and it's like at
I don't
that
know
point I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I would never do that personally. The only thing that I would like put powdered sugar on fruit-wise is peaches. That's only because it like if you put powdered sugar and lemon juice on peaches, it makes them last a little longer. So in that case, for preservation, that makes sense. But like, I actually don't really know how someone would do that on a grapefruit because it's like concealed in the peel. Like you would have to take it all apart just
From
to
what
do
I've
that.
seen, you like cut it in half and then you like
And
have
then
like a
do-
bowl
okay,
and then
okay.
you like loosen it up like a bit and then you put the like shit on
Yeah,
it and
yeah,
then you like
okay.
kind of like eat out of it with like a spoon. It's
There-
almost like a fruit cereal.
There
bowl.
is literally like a grapefruit like knife and spoon that you can use. It's like jagged.
That's so. I love.
It's disturbing. Yeah.
I love niche kitchen stuff. I think they're so funny. Like actually use like some of them are so dog shit, but then occasionally you get the like weird kitchen
shredders,
product.
you know?
Yeah, occasionally you
cheese
get
grater.
occasionally you get the weird kitchen product that you're just like, oh my god, this is fire.
Yeah.
Like this is so great, and then you never want to live without one again.
You know the dumbest thing is in my kitchen. I have a pistachio bowl. So what that
Pistachio
is?
specifically?
Yeah, it's a pistachio bowl. So
What does that mean?
imagine like a bowl, right? And
Okay.
it has like 3 lips that are open, you know, and on the top there's like a tinier like plate almost. So you put your pistachios on top, you eat them, and you put the shells underneath it, and it slides to the bottom and holds them for you.
Huh.
It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and like the worst part is I use it because I have it. You know, like
Yeah.
you could
no,
literally.
there's a charm to it though, you know.
Yeah, I just have it because it makes me laugh every time I use it. Like, you could very easily just put a cup next to it and just put the shells in the cup, but I like to feel like I don't know, like a Facebook mother when I crack my shell. And,
that's so accurate.
put it in the thing. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is where's my wine? You know,
I'm trying to think what's something like
where's my Brew 55?
what's something whack. I know I have something really weird that I like using a lot.
Lol.
I can't remember. Anyways. I guess I'll be the honk shoe.
I'm dying.
Does this count as talking? I think it counts as talking quick. We need a little more.
Rock, paper, scissors if it gets the kill. Never mind. I take that back. Yeah! Congratulations for Mondo being the worst player ever.
Congratulations to Twan, who popped off harder than anyone in the entire venue.
I was gonna say there was 3
Holy raw.
people that popped off behind us, and I'm pretty sure there is probably only 1 Delaware here. So I got
Yeah.
very confused.
I was also a little confused. I was like, oh, is that wrong? No, it's just...